we have 15 mixed martial arts fights here between these two amateurs and these female fighters. 15 fights of experience. Genia Goodin 7-0 here. Julie Russell 6-2. I have a feeling we're going to see both these girls at a professional level.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next bout is brought to you by Hoy Excavating, building communities and providing construction services in the Kansas City Metro. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Genia Goodin. And her opponent fighting out of the red corner, Julie Russell. Here is Nick Nolte.
Round number one, the females back at it again. I'm going to anticipate Julie Russell just getting right after it, moving forward like she always does. Goodin looking to establish that range with the jab, finishes with the knee on the break. Hard body kick from Goodin. Goodin lighting her up with punches here. Julie grabs the head to tie her up. Uppercuts from Goodin. Hard body shot. Goodin is landing
some big strikes here.
Definitely, especially in a short distance. She's picking and finding openings.
Yeah, just when we saw Julie start to be able to fire back, Genia closed the distance and now gets the takedown.
Goodin settles on top here in half guard. Russell right now just seems to be looking to hold her down, to not allow any space to generate power in those punches. So she seems to just look to be weathering the storm right now. Instructions from James Krause asking Julie to start walking her back to the cage to stand up. Easier said than done, depending on where your strengths lie.
Looking to get back to full guard here. Has the knee through. See if she can pop that foot out.
One thing I noticed from, one thing that sticks out from Goodin, excuse me, too many menthols. One thing that sticks out from Goodin is those strikes. She was fast, straight dynamic punches, hard knees. Those looked like dangerous punches she was throwing. So I'm curious to see if Goodin's going to keep that pop and speed up on her feet when they, re-engage.
Yeah, Julie's able to secure a full guard here, controlling the posture. Looking for wrist control, might be looking to throw up those legs for a triangle.
I'm wondering with the referee, as you guys know, all referees are different in what they're going to do in bouts, but there hasn't been much activity going on in the full guard from either fighter. There's some uppercuts we're seeing now, some ooh.
Yeah, Genia has Julie's wrist pinned back behind her back there. She did for a second, and that was allowing her to tee off with that left hand, with Julie Russell not really having any defense there.
Yeah, Goodin seems to be in every position in the fight so far. She seems to have a vision and a strategy and something to go after and stay assertive towards. I think Julie needs to try to create space and turn this into a brawl. Goodin working hard body shots there, hooks to the ribs. And there's the 10-second. This is for sure round number one to Goodin. Now she's raining hammer fist down to finish the round.
Blood coming from the nose of Russell, but she gets back to it.
And a big head kick as they stand there. Julie Russell is busted up here, leaking from the nose.
Yeah, Goodin really able to secure the better positioning on the ground to land strikes. And on the feet, Julie was coming with some wide strikes, and Goodin was staying straight down the pipe, landing solid.
That last 10 seconds of that round, Goodin did a lot of damage. She started opening up with punches and allowed Julie to get up from those punches, and right before the bell lands, a big head kick. So Julie took a lot of damage in that last 10 seconds. And the crowd getting behind Julie Russell, the hometown advantage. Like I was saying earlier, I was really intrigued by Goodin's stand-up. She seemed to be extremely explosive and fast. Let's look to see if she looks to keep that range and light up those strikes. She had some nice kicks, nice straight punches.
Yeah, those straight punches are getting, they're just a little bit quicker than the wide ones.
Yeah.
Straight line of the target's going to get there just a little bit quicker, and she's landing the big strikes now.
Boom, big punches from Goodin. Goodin steps in, manipulating the hips of Russell. Goodin now has double underhooks here. She has complete control on the cage.
Yeah, Russell's trying to circle out, but just can't quite do it because Goodin has those underhooks and is really just keeping good control right here, landing the body strikes when she can.
Goodin seems to be not overzealous in any spots. And a big throw from Goodin. A la Carlo Parisian in 2004. Big hip toss into side control. What I like about Goodin is she isn't rushing anything. She's chilling in the clinch on the fence. She sees an opening, explodes with the hips. She's chilling here in side control, has her underhook, and is just looking for opportunities here.
You can hear James Carlson and Grant Dawson in the corner begging for Julie to get that underhook of her own so she can turn up to her knees and try to get out of there, but she's just not able to secure it.
As Goodin moves into full mount. Julie Russell still hanging tough, though, getting to her knees, looking to battle. Julie Russell has not stopped fighting back once yet. She's just a little outmatched technically, but she's still moving, making Goodin work, and Goodin is working. Hard, short uppercuts from Goodin, and Goodin staying conscious of her legs and nullifying the hips. Hard uppercuts, and that looks to be the finish here. She's raining uppercuts hard. Got
Julie's
12
still trying to move, though.
Julie's still moving, going to her back. That could have been 3, 4, maybe even 1 punch away from being stopped, so her just rolling to her back gives her more life. But at what point are you too tough for your own good, taking lots of ground and pound here?
Nick Nolte taking a close look.
Boom, Julie Russell still moving, looking to get her back flat on the mat so she can spin in.
Yeah, like you said, and like you talked about in the beginning, they're going to have to put Julie out of there. She's not going to give up. She's going to keep fighting the entire time, and that's what we see right now. She's getting outclassed just a little bit, but she's not. She's still in there. She's still trying to hang in there.
Yeah, it's one of those bouts where it's been completely one-sided, but you're seeing a lot of positives from both fighters here. In the last 10 seconds of the round, Goodin is looking to soften her up with more punches. Another round for Goodin in the books.
If you're in Julie's corner, what are you telling her to kind of get this fight back in her favor?
Make it gritty, try to keep space, and land a big punch. If you're going to engage in any sort of clinch, recognize that it's coming and get active and try to be in a good spot in the clinch. The thing with Goodin is she's just patient, takes the spot. Patient, takes the advantage. Patient and takes the advantage. She's technical with her energy. She's technical with her selections as far as technique goes. If I'm the corner of Julie, I'm going to say try to keep this thing ugly and create space and land a big punch here. Stay composed. And round number 3 here. Julie needs a finish here. That's for certain. Ooh, big punch from Julie Russell there. Both fighters barely miss. And a hard push kick to the belly from Goodin. Inside low kick. Goodin seems more patient this round. Big punches from both fighters. This is what Julie needs. Goodin seems to be being patient here and trying to read the shots from Julie Russell here. I'm anticipating that Goodin's going to wait and look to come over the top of one of Julie's straights.
Yeah, Goodin has really good control of the range, able to stay on the end of those punches. And Julie's trying to get inside and land those strikes, but just not able to do so far.
Big hard head kick to the face, a question mark kick. She faked low and went high. 5 toes across the lips. Julie Russell lands a lead hook, and Goodin lands that jab. Oh, and a big hard right from Goodin. Hard head kick. It's just a matter of time here.
Julie's still firing back.
Julie Russell is firing back. Doesn't have an ounce of quit in her. She's walking into a wood chipper, but keeps coming forward.
Goodin just staying really calm and composed here on the outside, looking to land those big strikes.
Julie Russell with a kick of her own. Goodin catches it. They're both throwing shots. Russell gets pulled out, and now they're on the ground. Goodin lands it.
Julie's really got to look to be just throwing up submissions here, looking for something from the bottom. That's really the only opportunity, right, is to throw up submissions. You're not going to get a
it's one of those things where if you go for submissions, you create space, and if you create space, there's room for Goodin to drop bombs. I don't know how many more bombs Julie can take at this point. So you're right. If you want to win, you got to create space and go for broke here. If you want to protect yourself, you got to stay tight. We're in an awkward spot. Goodin is pitching a shutout here tonight, staying composed, technical. Not only technical with her skill set, but just shot selection, being patient. Julie Russell showing a lot of heart and desire for victory to keep moving forward. Goodin still making her pay to the final bell. A shutout for Goodin.
Yeah, proved why she's 7-0 here, 7-0 here. Should move to 8-0. Very impressive performance by Genia Goodin. Julie Russell was there the whole fight, never quite out of it, just kept trying to fight back, but Genia Goodin just a little bit too much, a little more technical, and we'll send it up to Stephen St. John here shortly to make it official, but should be a 3-round victory for Genia Goodin.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Henry Geary scores the bout 30-26. Brett Miller scores the bout 30-27. And Steve Arsenault scores about 30-26. All for your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Genia Goodin.